fastest man alive, but there's a lot more to him than that little tidbit. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down the top 10 facts about the Flash.
Hey Barry, check this out. I haven't seen an electrical storm like this since I was a kid.
Number 10. There's more than one Flash.
But what are you doing? You're retired. You could have died.
Joan's gonna kill me just for putting on the tin hat.
So far, 4 different people have had extended careers as the Flash. Jay Garrick in his winged helmet started it all during a smoke break in 1940. Barry Allen, who managed to hide his costume inside his ring, came along in 1956. Wally West moved up from being Kid Flash to the main man himself in 1986. And Bart Allen, who was actually Barry Allen's grandson, came to our time from the future and donned the scarlet outfit for a year or so.
Ta-da!
All of them have had a legitimate claim to the title, but Barry Allen is the one most identified with the name.
Anyway, it's Big Crash, but the future awaits. I gotta run.
Number 9. The first Flash got his powers from hard water. No, really. Barry Allen is famous for getting his super speed thanks to an accident involving lightning and chemicals. College student Jay Garrick got his from an accident as well, but it was slightly different. Trying to find a way to purify hard water in a cyclotron, Garrick accidentally spilled some of the water. The fumes knocked him unconscious. When he awoke, he had somehow gained the ability to move at amazing rates of speed. Not a bad reward for being clumsy.
Say, kid, where's the John in this joint?
Down the hall on the left.
Number 8. Bazinga.
Why is it shaped like a lightning bolt?
So it's not boring.
Cisco Raymond is Barry Allen's close friend, mechanical engineer, comic relief, and walking geek stereotype. It's no surprise that Cisco is also a big fan of The Big Bang Theory, as much as the gang from Big Bang are fans of comic books and The Flash.
See, this is why I wanted to have a costume meeting.
Cisco shows off his nerd cred a few times throughout the series by wearing Big Bang Theory t-shirts, including Bazinga and Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock.
I thought if Star Labs could do something nice for the community, maybe people wouldn't be so angry at Dr. Wells anymore.
Number 7. His nemesis has messed up his whole life.
I'm gonna bring the shrine to your ego down on your head.
There's a lot of time travel in Flash stories, which is responsible for one of the biggest tragedies in his life. The Reverse Flash, Eobard Thawne, is a maniac from the 25th century who hero-worshipped Barry Allen. Thawne managed to recreate the accident that created the Flash and subsequently gave himself the same powers.
Then my life is a small price to pay.
Unfortunately, Thawne grew to hate Flash and decided to make his life miserable. Cutting through the time barrier, he did everything he could to ruin Barry's life, including killing Barry's mother when he was just a boy. Obsessed much, Thawne?
I just wanted to save her. Her hero. How noble.
Number 6. Friction's no problem when you have an aura. One of the things that science-y types bring up with the Flash is the problem of friction. A guy that can move faster than the speed of light is going to be dealing with a massive amount of friction.
It's made of a reinforced tripolymer. It's heat and abrasive resistance, so it should withstand your moving at high velocity speed.
Running at that speed should burn up Flash's clothes, not to mention his skin. He can even carry objects and people without damaging or hurting them. Flash's creators decided early on that a special energy aura surrounds the super speedster, and this aura protects both him and anyone near him from the effects of friction. How convenient. Number 5. The Flash is his own father.
What are you doing here? Is Barry all right?
He's fine.
Most people won't remember the 1990 Flash television series, but those who do might recognize the 2014 Flash's father, Henry Allen, as actor John Wesley Shipp, the 1990s Barry Allen. While comic book characters may be timeless, actors who portray these characters are but mere mortals, and can't often reprise their roles as series are rebooted and resurrected.
I am so sorry.
Doesn't matter that she didn't believe in me.
However, bringing Shipp back to play modern Barry Allen's father was a great nod to the 1990s series, as actress Amanda Pays plays researcher Tina McGee on both the 90s series and the 2014 reboot.
Look, you're one of a kind, Barry, and I'm only human. But I can't let you go off to Pike, not now. You could be killed, and I cannot let that happen again.
Their appearance on the show may have been short, but were greatly appreciated and a fantastic tribute to a show that was ahead of its time.
Remember me?
Number 4. His success jump-started the superhero revival of the 1950s.
My name is Barry Allen. I am the fastest man alive.
Superman and Batman kicked off the golden age of superheroes in the 1930s and 40s, but by 1950, superheroes were practically dead.
It's time to send in the real heroes, son.
The military.
And they'd have remained that way if DC hadn't brought the Flash back in the form of Barry Allen in 1956.
Have we met?
No, he's new. Super speed. Goes by the Flash.
His success reinvigorated the genre and made comic book buyers excited all over again about the boys with the tights and the capes. Flash's success not only set the stage for Green Lantern, Hawkman, and the Justice League, but also made Marvel's bolder 1960s experiments possible.
Oh, that is cool.
Number 3. The Flash created himself. Okay, so stay with us here. The Flash was created when a bolt of lightning struck Barry Allen and a bunch of chemicals, giving him super speed. Almost 30 years later, the Flash was fighting a nasty piece of work called the Anti-Monitor. To defeat the villain, the Flash had to move at a speed far greater than any he had achieved before. He ran so fast that he became a being of pure energy who traveled back in time and became the lightning bolt that struck Barry Allen in the first place. So basically, Flash created himself. See, it's not that crazy. Number 2. DC's whole multiverse started with the Flash.
You have to hold that speed precisely. Got it?
For many years, DC Comics told tales of heroes who lived on many different Earths.
Another dimension may be out of our jurisdiction.
I can't believe we're having this discussion. Of course we're going to help.
Each Earth was in a different dimension, part of a near-infinite number of parallel universes called the multiverse.
The only thing that can hurt you. But I destroyed the last piece on Earth? True, but I've been visiting other Earths.
This concept eventually got a little unwieldy, but it all started with the Flash. In a 1961 story, Barry Allen vibrates so fast that he crosses the dimensional barrier into a parallel Earth, where he meets Jay Garrick. The Crisis on Infinite Earths got rid of the multiverse in the 1980s, but in recent years, parallel Earths have re-emerged. The more things change.
I'm going to finish the job the Jester started. But not just yet.
Before we reveal our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. He can outrun Superman.
Too slow.
He's called the fastest man alive, and there's a reason for that. Not only can the dude punch out bad guys at the speed of light, but he can even outrun the almighty Superman. In the 1970s, Superman and Flash entered into a number of races to prove who was the fastest. But these races either ended in a tie or were discounted due to extenuating circumstances. But in 2009, the two engaged in a run that proved that when Barry Allen sets his mind to it, he can outrun any other hero of his time, no matter how iconic they may be.
Hot. Now, if you're ready.
Agree with our choices? What other facts about the super speedster should we have included? For more enthralling top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Stay put. I'll be back in a flash.
Back in a flash. Wow. Does he say that often?
Too often.